welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnie and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. Today I'm so excited to be participating in the Twine It Up Challenge. I participated in the first one last month and it was so much fun. It is one of my top 5 favorites. I just love this challenge. It's hosted by Creations by Fabi, and today her co-host is DIY Beauty on Purpose. I'll have both links to those ladies' channels in my description box below, as well as the link to the playlist. This challenge is so much fun, and I'm also going to put the link to the twine gnome I made down in the description box as well. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. So I found this bunny wreath. It's styrofoam at the tree. And guys, this this glitter is just falling off it like crazy. I did sand it a wee bit, but it was the only one they had. And the minute I seen it, I knew what I wanted to use it for, this challenge. So how we're going to start this is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start in the center of the bunny here, the bunny ears, and I'm going to dab some hot glue right on the back here. Okay, I'm going to dab some hot glue right here, and I'm just going to start us out. I did the wreath I made last month was round, so it wasn't as, this is going to be a little bit with the shape of the bunny ears and stuff. This ought to be really fun because it'll give me a little bit of a challenge. So I love that. I'm just going to keep going around like so. And I want these as close together as possible. Okay. Just as close together as possible. We've got so much snow on the ground. I'm ready for some spring action here. And Easter is pretty springy. So, okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the ear wrapped. As you can see, I'm going to scoop some of this down. You want to keep this together nice and snug as possible. Okay. There we go. Like this. All the way around your form. In and out. There we go. Just like this. And I'm going to do this all the way around. Okay, and here we are. We're finishing up the back. I'm just going to lay a piece of hot, or a bead, excuse me, of hot glue right down, run my string right through it, let that set for a second. And then we're going to just pat it just like that. Okay, I'm going to cut the string off here. Go ahead and pat it again for extra security. There is glitter all over the place. Oh, there's so much glitter. Okay, and there we have it. I think this turned out really, really cute. Now we're going to do a couple additives. I'm going to add a little bit more twine over here, guys. If you see a spot that you may have missed, you can always go over it. I don't know what it is with the twine, the jute twine, but you can go over it a few times and it doesn't look bulky or, you know, like you have one over it. It just lays so nice and well. We're going to go right there, and I'm just laying my twine right like so, right on the bunny, like this. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wind this like this, and we're going to go right around with that. Okay. Now I can see the spots are up here more where you can kind of see through that a little bit. So I'm going to tighten this. You just tighten as you go. Tighten my grip here. Get it all nice through there. There we go. All right. Now, oh, that's better. There we go. Just like that. Okay, I think that looks so cute. Okay. Now, we're going to take, just like we did on the point of our ears, just run it right through that hot glue, let it set for a second, just like so. If you want to wear your finger protectors for this, I would. My fingers are pretty tough from all this hot glue, so I haven't used mine today, but okay, there we go. I think that's adorable. It looks just adorable. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a bow. Can you guys see all that glitter on the camera? It doesn't look like it's showing up. I mean, oh my goodness, there is just a mound of glitter here. Gather up some twine. All right. I'm going to go around all 4 of my fingers. Okay. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to go in the middle and wrap it just like so. Nice and thick. Going to take some hot glue. Dab of hot glue right here. Run our twine through it. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Now, we want to put our little bow smack dab in the center. I'm going to cut this piece right here off, guys. That's the piece I started with. We're just going to snip that right off. There we go. Okay. We're going to put the bow right here. Smack dab in the center. Okay. Just like that. There we go. That's adorable. Now, and for our final project today, I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 tiles. And what we're going to do is we're going to print out with our jute twine, hop to it. Okay. So we're going to make an H. Just like so. Going to take our twine, go right in like that. There we go. And what we want to do is we want to try not to touch the glue. Okay, just try not to touch the glue. This does not have to be perfect. It's supposed to be really cutesy. So that's how we want to make it. Just really cutesy for Easter and spring. This will be great. All right, just like so. Try to keep these as straight as possible. All right, just like so. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to go across here. And when we're finished with our letters, we will trim this out in jute twine as well. Okay, so we want to write hop. All right. This is simple and easy. I purchased these tiles. I believe it was at the liquidation center. Okay, so there's our H so far. This is going to be really cute. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get our other letters put together, and I'll come back and we'll trim this out. So we have our letters finished, and these are with jute twine. Now what I want to do is I want to go around each square with jute twine as well. Okay, and for the eye dot, I just did a double knot right there. So I think that looks adorable. Now what we want to do to trim in our jute twine here, just start at a corner, go across just as close to the edge as possible with some hot glue. just like this. We just want to give it a little boho style here. Okay, just like that. Okay, there we go. And we're going to go around. Okay. Again, you just want to get as close to the edge as possible. There we go. And we're going to go around the edge because we want the edge to be rounded like the edge of the tile is. Okay. There we go. Just kind of framing it off a little bit. Okay. Go again. Okay. Just like that. There we go. Okay. Now, last corner. Just as close to that edge as possible. Okay. Now, here we go. Last corner. Boom, boom. And it's so hard not to get your finger stuck in the hot glue. I know that for a fact. Okay. Now, what we want to do is I want to round this, and I want to kind of touch it on top right here, but not as to make it look bulky. Okay. So I'm just going to go with the thinnest amount of hot glue. There we go. All right. Here we go. And there we go. All right. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to come in with my scissors as tight as possible. There we go. Okay. I'm going to trim off this edge where we started. There we have it. Okay. Now, I'm going to go around all my tiles with this, and we're going to make a hanging sign to go under our bunny ears that we just made. Okay. So we're going to go around the hop, the to, and the it, and we'll be right back. Okay, for the back of our bunny sign, what we're going to do is I have this strip. Okay, I have two of these actually that came off of the sign I did the other day, my truck sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply glue this right here with hot glue and a piece of painter's tape, just like this. I'm going to take some hot glue, try to get right in the center, right there. Okay, I want it glued nice. I mean, I want this to be really sturdy because even though the cardboard isn't heavy, we want to make sure it's going to stay on there. Okay, and we're going to take a piece of our painter's tape again. And I'm just like this, so I'm going to cut this right across. That's just how I am. I got to have things like straight. Okay, so and then we're going to take it and go right over our. Okay, now I know that one isn't going to be long enough for the hop to it. I just know that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go right here, and this might burn my fingers a little bit, but I don't want to get my finger protectors right now. And I'm just going to go right across here with some hot glue, and I'm just going to join these together just like that. And I'm going to make sure that one of our tiles hits right here. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm simply going to take our tiles and I'm going to adhere them to our rope. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get that started. Let me see. The H we'll put right here about. Okay. You just want to run it down a little bit. Just a wee little bit. Okay. So we're going to put the H about right there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run an entire bead of hot glue. Okay. an entire bead to make sure that it sticks nice, just like so, just like that. Okay. You want to space these letters a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. And see, you can get the idea. It's going to hang just like that. And I will show you the final picture after it's on the wall. It will be in my thumbnail. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get all these letters on. Hey friends, and there we go. We have our letters hung on our bunny sign. So what we're going to do on our bunny wreath, excuse me. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to hang a little carrot, if it looks right, just from the bottom. And if it doesn't look right, I'll omit it. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call this a completed project, and I'm going to hang this up, and I will have the final picture in my thumbnail. I want to thank these ladies for hosting this challenge. It was a blast. Thank you so much. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button, hit the bell next to it, and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Bye.